Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be showing you guys another mod review, and this is my third time recording this because the first time it was terrible, the second time it didn't even record, and hopefully this time it does. So if you're watching this, it means it did record properly and everything's fine and dandy, and I'm not about to go crazy. So, let's see, to start off, basically this mod is called Netherfors, and it's by the God Abba or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, go check it out on the link in the description. It's a cool mod. And basically what it adds is nether magic, and it's on fire. Okay, if you're on fire again, I'm gonna throw you out the window. Anyway, basically this mod spawns you with this little book. It's like, this book is called a Foxicon. Foxicon is a book that trains you basics of dark magic. So this book gives you access to crafting dark magic items like evil medallions and staffs that summon minions. So yes, let's get looking at this mod. So to craft the Foxconn, if you lose it, if you like die the instant you spawn, I don't know why that would happen or how, but there's how you craft it. Give you a good long look at that. Good long look. Keep on. Okay. Um. So basically, after you craft the Foxconn, you're gonna want to get these dark magics, right? They all look pretty awesome. So to start off, you need to go to the Nether. It's on fire again. You need to go to the Nether and find these weird old men. I know that sounds really weird. Oops, I punched him with the wither medallion, which gives him wither, obviously. You need to find weird old men. And it's not the way you think it is, but it's still weird. They look like pigs. So you need to find these guys called Nether Survivors. And what you're going to want to do with these guys is you're going to want to invite them to your house. And no, you're going to want to kill them because they are evil. And they'll drop these. Oh my gosh, yes. They'll drop these books called Fox Notes. For example, this one is a life Fox Note. So you get this in your inventory, you right click on it. You have found a way to turn some materials into a medallion that can give you a new page. In other words, rebirth. So you're going to want to learn that. You're wasting your time, you already know this, but because I read all of them, so I could be ready for this. But, say I hadn't read that, it would get rid of the book, and you would have learned life. So, you would come over here to the Foxicon 2000, or whatever it's called, and you'd click on the life medallion. If you didn't know it, it would say, sorry, you do not know the knowledge, blah blah blah, you can't make this. So you'd have to go find what are those old men and kill them. But since I do know it, says with the help of some mysterious fox notes, you have successfully learned how to create a medallion that can give you a new life. In other words, it's a healing amulet. I'm pretty sure. Or whatever. I'm not sure what it is. So, now all you need is 4 gold ingots, 4 iron ingots, and 4 feathers. So to craft, oh, I do not have these items in my inventory, so let's go gold, iron, because my inventory is really messy. So now I should be able to craft it, because I got those feathers. So let's go in here, craft. And if you didn't see that, I dropped a little thing in front of me, and it's this. It's called an unattached medallion of rebirth. Now if you try right-clicking on this, nothing happens. It just does nothing. This is because it's not fully made. So to fully make it, you need to make one of these things called a medallion work table. And to make this medallion work table, you need to put a workbench inside of a workbench, inside of a workbench, inside of a workbench. No, you only need 2 workbenches, but it's still really weird. And you surround this workbench with wood, and it's another portal, and put a chest to the bottom. This will give you the medallion work table. And in the medallion work table, there's a custom GUI that looks like this. Needle, thread, cloth, blah blah blah, medallion, and completed medallion. So, this is how you craft a completed medallion. You need a needle, which any diagonal direction with 3 iron ingots will give you a needle. You need a string, obviously, and you need these cloths, which are kind of new. So we're gonna come over here, look how to make these cloths. So to make cloth of any color, except for some colors with color on the top, you need to put the color in the collar. No, you need to put wool on a workbench like that anywhere I think is fine. And with any of these colors it will work. So let's see, we have the unattached medallion of rebirth. So it's green, so let's take 2 of these greens. You only need 2, but it gives you 4 for each wool. And those are the different wools that you can make the cloths with. Notice how not all of the wools are there because you can't make all different types of cloths. Hopefully you will make more medallions that you can make more different types of cloth in the future, but right now you can't, so go kill yourself if you don't like it. So we come back over here, you have the cloth, pretend we have the needle because I showed it to you, and let's go to the work table. You put the unattached down here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put the cloth up here with the corresponding color. You put the string in there, and you put the needle in there. It would be full, but it's not because I already used it in the 3 other times I recorded this. And you get a medallion of rebirth. Unfortunately, this medallion I cannot show you what it does, but what it basically does is like teleport you back to your spawn point, but I blew up my spawn point, so I can't do that. I tried it and it didn't work. So we have this needle back like an iron bucket, except it loses durability over time. It's still pretty good for 3 iron ingots, because then you have to go to the nether to get other things. So yeah, we have the medallion of rebirth, and it's the same for each one of these. You just have to go in the Foxconn, kill old men, get their secrets. It's really weird. I don't know where this guy came up with this stuff, but yes. You can also trade with villagers to get secrets, but it's very, very rare, so you're going to want to go to the nether probably, unless you're really lazy and you're scared of the nether. I don't know why. But it's the same thing. You kill them and get their secrets. Get those things with the different crafting recipes. Blah, blah, blah. Put them in here. Put them in the corresponding cloth. And you get your medallion. So let's pretend I made the medallion of travel. This medallion of travel gives you hunger, and it gives you speed. More importantly, it gives you speed, I should say. So this is a really good place if you're running somewhere close by and have some food in your inventory. Because as you can see, it really takes up a ton of hunger down there. It's already taken up half. And if I right click, it will even take up more. So let's say I right click, your body gets lighter. But it also gives you 3 speed. And that's the cool thing about right clicking, because if I had full health and hunger, I can go really fast, really far if I have food. So yeah, I like how it balances out that way, and the mod creator just didn't make it all good or all bad, something like that. However, it is very expensive, so maybe it's a little worse. I don't know. But yeah, there's that. Don't ask me why there's buttons on that. I thought I could do something, but I couldn't. So never mind. So sad. Anyway, so let's move on to the next one. This medallion of rebirth that we made. Explained why I couldn't use that. So the next one is a medallion of portals. This one's really cool. You have to make sure you have 4 obsidian in your inventory. If you right click anywhere on the ground, it'll create this dark portal for you. Now you're gonna want to stand back, especially if you're in survival world, because it does blow everything up. Notice how it's like 4 blocks away. I think that's a safe distance, and it'll give you this little dark portal thing that I think is the same strength as obsidian. So don't place it unless you have a diamond pick. So, and I just got my self cut in here, so there we go. Let's see if this can mine. No, I can't mine that. That was probably a terrible idea. Blah, 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 blah. Now I have to destroy it. Blah. Okay, I had the opposite problem in my other mod reviews. So, now that we have this little dark portal, it doesn't do anything, right? You can't go to the nether, you can't teleport anywhere. But, with this binding paper, which all it is put a paper in workbench, which is really simple, and really cheap. You just right click anywhere on the map with this binding paper. Say, right next to this flower. It says you have successfully bound this paper. Bound this paper to the paper? No. And then right click on again to the portal, and it'll take your paper, except now when you step in the portal, it'll teleport you there, next to the flower. I just walked off, but yeah, you get the picture. It'll teleport you to where you bound the paper to. That's a really cool feature, especially if you have a mine and you want to get quick transport back and forth from your base, cooking ores, that kind of stuff. It's a really cool feature, practical. Probably one of more of the practical amulets, or medallions, or whatever they're called. It's getting nighttime, so here we go. make a day. And the next one is the Medallion of Healing. Now this medallion I really like because it basically makes you invincible. This would be great in PvP battles or like mob dungeons. This would be just awesome. Killing more old men, in case you're interested. So basically what happens when you right click this, it gives you slowness and demon protection. Demon protection is basically invincibility, instant health, regeneration, resistance. It's everything. Everything good. However, it also gives you slowness, and it takes down your hunger. If I was in the right game mode, you would see that. However, yeah, so let's say I damaged myself. Oh no! I can heal myself, except I forced demons to protect you. It also gives you fire resistance, and my mod set is on fire. Go away. Fire resistance, everything. I don't think you can drown either. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think you can drown. So that's the Medallion of Healing. It also doesn't use that much durability, except like all the other ones. It is it is fairly expensive. So let's move on to the next medallion, which would be the Medallion of Withers. I like this one. It's also very good for PvPs because when you hold it in your hands and you left click on any mob, not just old men, it will give the wither effect to that mob or player, which is really useful in battles and stuff. It doesn't actually do that much damage if you hit them. It's just like a punch, but then it gives them the wither effect for like 60 seconds or something like that, which is really useful. So you could swing your sword, use the wither, swing your sword, that kind of stuff. So the next medallion is Medallion of Squids. This is my personal favorite because, well, you'll see. Fighting gets later, now you can walk over water! You can walk on water. Is this... I'm like God here. Like, I can walk on water. This is like what I've been waiting for in Minecraft. Not really, but it's amazing. So, yeah, it's a medallion of squids, probably one of the best medallions in my opinion. There's also it takes away hunger. I think all of them take away hunger, but yeah. It's a medallion of squids for you. What I wanted to show you was our final little medallion competition here, I guess. Kind of. Medallion of travel. And this. You can basically run across water. Look at this. Hello, brother squids. Hello. So yes, you can cross oceans with this as long as you have lots of food. And also keep in mind that the medallion of water walking or squids or whatever it is, it takes up it's only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. I use the term lightly. So yeah, there's all the medallions for right now, but keep in mind this is a work in progress, my guys. So that means it'll just keep getting better with more awesome medallions, hopefully, and new features. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I'm recording this after the 1.6 update in 1.5.2. That's because this mod hasn't come out in 1.6 yet, but I just saw it and really thought it needed a mod review, so here it is. Hope the guy likes it. And yeah, so that's about it for this mod, except it's not.